Hi kindergarten friends, how are you today? Welcome to our Monday morning carpet time. Can you say hi, Twiggles? Twiggles says hi. It's really good to see you. This is our second week back after spring break and we have some fun learning for you this week. This week our theme is all about colors. So I have some fun color songs for you. I have some stories that I'm going to be reading to you. About colors. We're going to practice with color mixing. So all of those things are in our calendar and you'll be able to watch lots of different videos of us talking about the concept of color theory and color mixing and all of those fun things. What's your favorite color, Mr. Twiggles? Ah, I like that color too. So I'm going to spell the color for you. I'll sing you the little first part of the color song and you tell me if you know what his favorite color is. It goes like this. G-R-E-E-N spells green. You're right. If you said green, you're right. Is that your favorite color? Yes, it is. Twiggles likes green. Well, Twiggles, should we sing our morning song for our friends? Okay, let's do it. Ready? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to kindergarten. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Can you tell us how you're feeling? Are you having a thumbs up kind of a day with positive feelings? Are you having a thumbs to the side with in-between feelings? Or are your feelings thumbs down negative feelings today? It's really important to tell people how you're feeling and to talk about it. On our Seesaw page, there is, as always on Monday mornings, there is a how are you doing today post. And I want you to comment on that post. You can type in a message or you can get your parents to type in a message or you can do a little voice clip. And I like that because I like to get to hear your voice, okay? If you want to send me a little video, you can send it into my inbox as well because I always care about how you're feeling and I always want to know how you're feeling even if we're not together. It's really important to me. Okay, so make sure you do that on our Seesaw page. You can do it any day, but especially on the days that I post it. Okay, so I have a song for you. It's the color song. So you're gonna have to listen carefully to the words in this song because I'm gonna ask you to be doing some things. Okay, are you ready? It goes like this. If your clothes have any red, if your clothes have any red, if your clothes have any red, put your finger on your head. If your clothes have any red, if your clothes have any blue, if your clothes have any blue, if your clothes have any blue, put your finger on your shoe. If your clothes have any blue, if your clothes have any yellow, if your clothes have any yellow, if your clothes have any yellow, smile like a happy fellow. If your clothes have any yellow, if your clothes have any white, if your clothes have any white, if your clothes have any white, give a hug with all your might. If your clothes have any white, That's kind of a fun song. All right, we're gonna head over and do our calendar. So Twiggles, I'm gonna put you down because I need both hands for that. And kindergarten friends, I need you to grab a piece of paper or grab your math journal because I want you to be writing some things down about our number of the day. And also you can grab your math journal and your writing journal because I'm gonna ask you to write two different things down today. So you go ahead and get that and we'll head over to the calendar, okay? Okay, here we are over at our calendar. So we're gonna start today with the number of the day. So if you have your math journal, I want you to open up to a fresh page and we're gonna write all about our number of the day. Here is our number. Okay, what number is this? This is the number 4. So if you're gonna write the number 4, it goes like this. Down and across and down once more. That's how you make the number 4. So write that number in the middle of your page and all around your page you're going to show the different ways to represent that number. So you can copy it as we go or you can make up some of your own ways too. This is what 4 tally marks looks like. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do 4 on a domino. So it's a rectangle with a line in the middle, and then you do 4 dots. 2 and 2 is 4. That's another way you can represent the number 4, 2 plus 2. And there's 4 in a 10 frame. Remember, when you're drawing a 10 frame, it goes like this. You're drawing a rectangle, a line in the middle, and then 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives you your 10 squares, and then you put 4 dots in. It doesn't matter if they're in a row, or you can do 2 and 2, or you can do 1 over here and 3 over here. It doesn't matter. There's lots of different ways as long as you have 4 dots on there. Okay, and what is this word? This is the word for. So let's say the letters of the word for. F-O-U-R. 4. Now, other ways you can represent the number 4. You can draw a hand with 4 fingers up. You can write the numbers. You can write 1, 2, 3, 4. You can draw a ladybug that has 4 dots on it. Lots of different ways. You can do 4 check marks, or you can make up your own way. Maybe you can think of a way that I didn't say. Okay. Our shape today is called cylinder. Can you say that with me? Cylinder. Okay. Is a cylinder a 2D flat shape or a 3D solid shape? If you said 3D solid, you're right. So let's look at some real life things that are the shape of a cylinder. Okay, this looks like a block. A cup is the shape of a cylinder. A can. What else do we have? Some more cans. This dessert is the shape of a cylinder. Looks like this lipstick is the shape of a cylinder. Pencils and crayons, those are the shape of a cylinder. Okay, lots of different cylinder shapes. Okay, so we're gonna do our sight words. So we have 4 sight words for the week, just like we always do. So our first sight word, if you know it, say it with me. And if you don't, that's okay. We're still gonna practice them. At. Mom. Is. And yellow. That's our color word. So in your weekly activities, there's 3 different activities for sight words. You're going to be building them with Play-Doh, you're going to be making them with our letter tiles, and you're going to be writing them in a sentence. And there's some videos to show you about how to write it in a sentence as well. Okay. Now, we're not doing letters of the week anymore. We're done with our purple book. We're done with our yellow printing book. We're going to move on to making words with the letters and doing a word family. Okay, so to make words, you need to have more than 1 letter. So we have 3 letters this week. Our first letter is, what's this letter? S. S. Our next letter is A. A. And then we have T. T. And if we put those letters together, friends, we get a word. Let's see if I can hold those for you. So let's say the sounds slowly. S, a, t. S, a, t. Now let's stretch the sounds. Sat. Can you hear the word? Let's do it again. Sat. Sat. There you go. That is the first word in our AT or our at word family. So there's an activity on your calendar to work with this as well, okay? So we'll come over here, and I've got some another way to show you how to build the words in the at family and how words work. How we can change the beginning to make the words. Okay, so here we are with some words that are in the at family, or words that have a T at the end. Okay, So I have 6 different words written on here. What do you notice that's the same about all of these words? They all end in at, 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 at. Okay? And the only thing that changes on these words is the first letter is different. Okay? So in your home learning kit, you have your little letter tiles. So you have your your white and your red tiles, and that's what you're going to use to build these words. I have magnetic letters here because it just shows up a little bit better for you. Okay, so our word family is at. So those letters aren't going to change. We're only going to change the beginning letter or the beginning sound in this. Okay, so let's build our first word. Our first word is cat. Cat. Which ones of these letters says k? We can check here for an example. Cat. Let's say the sounds. At. Cat. At. Cat. And I want you to be saying the sounds and touching the sounds and then slide it when you get the word, okay? All right, what's our next one? We have hat. What's the first sound you hear? Hat. What letter says? Is it this one? No, that's B. Let's try this one. At. Hat. At. Hat. All right, and our next one is B, bat. Which of these letters say B? You're right, it's the B. B, at, bat. B, at, bat. Okay, so far, say these ones with me. We did cat, hat, bat. Now we need sat. What letter says S? You're right, it's the S. At. Sat. At. Sat. Okay. And our next one has an R at the beginning. What sound does R make? Let's find our R. At, rat, at, rat. Okay, now which one haven't we done? I think it's the M. What sound does M make? Let's put the sounds together. At, mat, mat. So that's what I want you to do with your letter cards. You're gonna build these words, and then in your book, I want you to write the words out. Okay, so here I have our poem of the week. So you can find our poem of the week on page 2 of the weekly calendar that I sent to you. You can print it off if you have access to the printer, or you can just pull it up on your computer or on your tablet. And I have it here written for you. So let's read this together, okay? I can read colors. So we're gonna do it. I read, you read. So I'll say it and then I'll give you a chance to say it back, okay? Orange is an orange. Yellow is the sun. Your turn. Brown is the bear. Purple is the plum. Red is an apple. Green is a tree. Black is a witch's hat. I can read. Listen to me. Thanks for reading that with me. I'm going to read it to you one more time so you can hear the rhythm. I can read colors. Orange is an orange. Yellow is the sun. Brown is the bear. Purple is the plum. Red is an apple. Green is a tree. Black is a witch's hat. I can read. Listen to me. So that's a fun poem. If you're able to print it out, you can do fun things like underline the colors in the proper color. You can draw a picture to go with the last word at the end. Lots of fun ways that you can practice this week's poem. So I have a new addition in our schedule. So everybody was given this schedule. It's on Seesaw or it's been emailed to you. And I added a little icon here. So if you can look, there's a little picture of a camera. So if there's a picture of a camera, that means that I want to hear from you about that work. I want you to do all of the work on here, but particularly the ones that have the picture of the camera. I want you to send me a picture or a video of the work that you've done or you doing the work. Just kind of gives me a little bit of information about the work you're doing at home and maybe some areas that you need some help with or what you're doing really well with, because I know a lot of you are doing some really good work at home. So thank you so much for joining me for our carpet time today. It's time for us to sing our goodbye song. Sing with me. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. We'll see you all next time. It's time to say goodbye. Have a really good day, kindergarten friends.